Well, it's bad enough to be in this demonic device, but with everyone fighting at once, it's almost like being in a prison riot.
He's in perfect position. Complete control.
Daniel Bryan putting on a clinic early on. Daniel Bryan using his speed right there.
And Rollins with the reversal.
Daniel Bryan, deceivingly dangerous. Give us your thoughts on this superstar.
You know, looking into the rearview mirror to 2013, Daniel Bryan headlined some of the biggest events on the WWE calendar, and he definitely had his ups and downs. But the highs of that roller coaster ride were pretty darn high. I mean, we've heard him talk about how much Team Hell Knows win at WrestleMania 29 meant to him. Daniel and Kane were at their peak when they defended their tag team titles that night. Team Hell No dominated Dolph Ziggler and Big E.
Well, I've seen competitors get lost in the shuffle with all that talent in the ring at the same time, but I don't think we have to worry about that here. Plenty of confidence being shown right now.
Now back to the ring.
Showcase. A stage to display one's talents. From the unforgettable moments.
Mankind has achieved his dream!
This is home.
On the biggest stage.
The boyhood dream! What did we just see?
Daniel Bryan did it! The Miracle Kid!
To the greatest conflicts. From the biggest names. But this showcase is about a man. A man who became a legend.
A man named Stone Cold Steve Austin.
After learning his craft from gentleman Chris Adams, Austin would begin his career in 1989.
I've been very impressed by Steve Austin's ability. He's showing that he has the potential to go a long, long way.
In 1991, the nation got their first glimpse of the future.
From Hollywood, California, 253 pounds, stunning Steve Austin.
Dominating, overpowering, arrogant.
When you bring two world-class athletes together and they mesh as one, you create an unbeatable machine. And we will be unstoppable as a team. Count on it.
But despite his success, no one saw a superstar. And when injuries sidelined Steve, the future looked bleak.
Next day, I got a FedEx mail said I was fired. I was like, that kind of sucked.
Frustration took over.
There's nothing going my way because the politics kept the biggest potential superstar in wrestling on the ground.
Frustration turned to anger.
We're going to put the U.S. title on you, and then we're going to take you here, and then you're the number one contender, so then you got this world title shot. Well, all that's never happened.
And anger created opportunity.
The ringmaster seems to really have it all. The size, the strength, the agility, the wrestling acumen.
Austin would enter WWE as the ringmaster, but wasted no time turning himself into a more ruthless character.
His peers dubbed him the ringmaster. I would suggest to you from the look on his face and his attitude, he's stone cold if anything.
His moment was finally here.
It's on to bigger and better things after King of the Ring, after I win it all.
And nothing would be the same again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final match to determine the King of the Ring. It is scheduled for one fall with a 1-hour time limit. Approaching the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Steve Austin, ladies and gentlemen, went to the emergency room after his first matchup with Wildman Martin Merrow and had, I think, 16 stitches in his mouth and his tongue. And he has returned here, King, in the King of the Ring.
Well, you know, I got to wonder if on his way to the emergency room, if he saw Jake the Snake Roberts being whisked away in an ambulance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin awaits that man. And King, that man, Jake the Snake Roberts, earlier tonight took on Vader.
Oh, man.
It was not a good outing for the Snake.
He got squashed in more ways than one. Watch this big Vader bomb. It's lucky there wasn't just a grease spot left in the ring.
450 pounds doing internal damage. To what degree, we don't know, but Jake Roberts struggling to even get his reptile bag up on the apron of the ring. And Jake is gingerly walking into the ring. This is a one-fall match in the King of the Ring competition. And the Rattlesnake showing that he is wanting to end this quickly and convincingly.
Oh, look at this, JR. What's he doing to him?
He's stomping a mud hole in Jake the Snake, and now he is walking it dry. Nothing but high impact intensity from a relentless, unforgiving Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's pounding poor Jake the Snake like a tent stake. No stopping the Rattlesnake here.
Austin is not going to give any opportunity for Jake Roberts to fight his way back into this match. Nothing pretty about Austin's offense, but it's very effective.
Oh, man, here goes.
Austin off that second turnbuckle, driving his elbows into the sternum, the ribs of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, man. I don't know if poor Jake the Snake is going to be able to get back to his feet. Watch out here.
He's simply reminding him that he's there.
He hasn't even given his opponent a chance to breathe.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
Jake the Snake Roberts doing a great job of turning that around.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. I'm not so sure that Gorilla Monsoon necessarily made the best decision by allowing Jake the Snake Roberts to come back out here and compete in this matchup.
We all know Monsoon is notorious for making stupid decisions.
Austin, this could be bad. Perfectly executed. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. We know what this is.
Oh my, Steve Austin.
He sees it.
The King of the Ring finals continues here. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stunner. Stunner.
With a stunner on Jake the Snake Roberts. And the referee counts his 3, and Austin has beaten Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, and now reigning king of the ring, Stone Cold Steve.
And there you see Stone Cold Steve Austin,
The new king of the ring for 1996. Man, this was some battle, JR.
Austin went through some tough guys to finally get to the top of the mountain. There you see him. What is next for Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I'm just wondering how the rattlesnake's going to look with a crown on his head.
Yeah, if he'll even wear it. I wonder if this is the beginning of bigger things for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin, an incredible victory.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWE. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
Come on, that's not necessary.
All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWE superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. As far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get the shot, you're looking at the next WWE champion. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Obviously anything but humble. The fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the superstars. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. Steve Austin's time has come, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Cheap shot. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, come on. There you go. Come on.
Stone Cold is the best there is.
As Stone Cold continued to scratch names off his superstar hit list, there was one name that had eluded Austin's sights.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart had been absent for the dawn of 316, and the man who had been raising hell all over WWE.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart. I'm the best there is.
I don't pay attention to a lot of talk.
I'm the best there was.
Especially when it comes from you.
And I'm the best there ever will be.
The Hitman found himself in unfamiliar territory, the crosshairs of the Texas Rattlesnake.
The one thing that's been missing has been me.
But the excellence of execution has never been one to back down from a challenge.
In the Survivor Series, I will face Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You're never going to get through with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're going to have to kill me first, son. And that's the bottom line, and it's the truth.
And if I can beat Stone Cold, then I will beat Stone Cold.
the rest is easy pickings for the Hitman.
Son, if you think Stone Cold Steve Austin is a stepping stone, well, watch the first step, cause it's a doozy.
Will Bret Hart be able to prove once and for all that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
We'll see who kicks whose ass.
Or will Austin 316 stomp the Hitman into exile?
You ain't got what it takes anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The man who could unquestionably spoil the comeback attempt of Bret the Hitman Hart. You talk about qualifications, King. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, could ruin Bret the Hitman Hart's career.
You know, JR, I saw Steve Austin a few years ago in the Sportatorium down in Dallas, Texas. And you could see the greatness, the potential greatness. It's all about attitude, then and now, initiated by this capacity crowd.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, looking to electrify this capacity crowd. And everyone, and I mean everyone, are on their feet.
Well, he's back. He ain't no clown. He ain't no trash man. He's a fierce competitor. And so is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it's all about, JR. Wrestling, competition, intensity, athleticism, and drama. And we're going to experience it all in this one match here tonight.
Well, this should be quite the contest, Jerry. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, finally going to meet one-on-one. This is a rivalry that has been brewing for several weeks now.
Well, you're right about that, JR. A long time coming, and it's finally here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake, going against the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. This should be great.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the consummate wrestler, scientific, fundamentally sound. Austin likes to brawl. Likes to fight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stare down. Are either one of these guys going to be intimidated, JR?
I don't think so. Austin trying to get into Hart's head. I don't think that's going to happen.
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. You're number one in the heart of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here they go.
The black heart of the Texan. Collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, had the advantage momentarily. Austin now reverses it. Referee asked for a clean break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't want to be the referee in this match, would you, JR?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. I think timbers are going to flare really quick.
Well, the tension, you could feel the tension when these men came to the ring. You knew this was going to be special.
What if Stone Cold Steve Austin... used the sharpshooter to make Bret Hart submit.
Steve Austin going for it, changing the approach. They lock up here. Austin controlling the tempo. Here we go with Bret Hart. Oh, what impact!
Terrific reversal by Steve Austin.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. Oh, the carnage. The impact. Just debilitating. Back to the basics with this stretch.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
He misjudged the range on that one. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. Going for an encore here.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
6.
God in heaven. Bret Hart has just taken a tremendous amount of abuse.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, there's no wiggle room here for Steve Austin.
Oh, nice counter. And that wild attack won't find a home. He took an incredible pounding there.
And Steve Austin is doing an excellent job dominating this match.
Oh, the velocity, the impact. You could hear it.
Well, we're on the move here.
3.
Oh, I think this man means business.
4. 5.
He's too good inside the ring to be on the floor for long.
6.
Back between the ropes. When his strike lands, you can darn sure feel it in the first few rows. Oh, what a shot to the leg. Well, I didn't expect this. We usually see the hitman utilize the middle rope for his... Ah! He hits the canvas. Adding insult to potential injury here. Man, they're going at it here. Look at this.
Yeah, Bret Hart, he won't quit. He doesn't know how to quit.
His chest may be black and blue after this. That was a ton of velocity.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Really pushing, incredible counter. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
You've got to keep your eyes and ears open in this game, folks.
Well, we're on the move here.
4.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around. Bret Hart getting softened up here.
Oh, not your garden variety impact on that one.
Look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks he's in charge here, JR.
Yeah, but I think that Bret Hart's got other ideas. Hart trying to get control of the match now.
Bret Hart going for another bulldog.
Ross off the counters. There's Hart sternal first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, man, look at this, JR. Both men down.
And there's another big right hand. Going for the double play with this move.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Incredible move by Steve Austin.
Well, we're on the move here.
That one went wide. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Clearly not afraid to stick around with a good thing here. Looking for the quick pin. And he turns the tide.
He's still not through. I'm not sure I can watch this.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
6, 7,
back in the ring now.
Oh, down on the back. You know his neck is feeling that one. Watch it. Sharpshooter's locked in, and man, is he leaning back on it. I think we may be moments away from seeing his breaking point.
There's a pin now. Camel clutch, locked on. Good grief, folks. This is agony.
This is not the position you want to be in.
He fights out.
This is dangerous. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Steve Austin. This match may end right here.
Oh, my. Steve Austin. Even
looking for all the glory here.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Bret Hart showing the excellence of execution here. There's an elbow.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Wow, he didn't expect that to happen. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power.
Bret Hart sizing up his man here. Reversed.
Nice reversal.
Look at him just pick his opponent up like a rag doll.
Oh, man. I thought he might have been knocked out right there. Uh-oh. I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
Man, what a matchup, King. This has been physical all the way through.
But I tell you, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin's got to be asking himself, what does he have to do to beat Bret Hart? Can he do it? Oh, look at this.
Austin with that version of the $1 Million Dream, but it's countered by Hart. Hart shoulders down, and Bret the Hitman Hart countered Austin and pins the Rattlesnake. Hart has earned a shot now at the WWE Champion.
Man, oh man, Stone Cold Steve Austin had that finishing maneuver locked in, but he wouldn't let go when Hart was on the ropes. That's what really cost him the victory.
The $1 Million Dream cost Austin maybe $1 million. This rivalry is far from over. I guarantee you that, by God.